Hey, beautiful Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you are doing amazing, Capricorn. Let's get into your messages. Just honor the process. Okay, so be authentic. Honor the cycles. Honestly assess and improvise. You may have to improvise here. Okay. It's about giving and receiving. So let's talk about it. Capricorn. Should I stay? Should I go? There's something to do with financial issues here. Somebody could be really hiding how worried they are. Tied up. Seems like someone's doing a lot of worry because of a financial situation, financial challenges or constraints. Just hang on. What do the ancestors want to say? Well, there's some... Are they challenging? Is this a challenge? So it could be about gift giving. I don't know. What's going on? Okay, somebody's walking down memory lane here. When the focus should be on love. So I'm not really understanding why someone's so worried about their finances and why there's a twist here of some type. Just hang on. Like there's kindness here. What's about going on here? It says somebody should be authentic. Be authentic. Especially to those you've been kind to, or especially if someone's been very... It's about originality and authenticity. Let's get into your messages. So what's going on here? It's give and take. You gotta give to receive. What's going on here? Is somebody worried about giving? All tied up with... What the hell? This is a double-edged sword. Somebody's got to be original and authentic here. What are they doing? It's like... I don't understand what the worry is. Clarify this fear of something. Well, why is somebody betraying somebody? Is somebody gossiping or betraying someone? These are not facts. Someone is... what's going on here? Something to do with work. Ugh, hang on. Someone's doing a switch up here. Someone is doing a switch up. This is a double-edged sword. It's like somebody could be in denial about something, completely in denial about something. Like, there's a lot of anxiety here. Oh, geez. So why do they think that somebody is twisting the truth here? Okay, and they're in blame mode, and they could be having a lot of mental anxiety about something. Someone's switching up the facts. Let's find out why. Why they're competing. Oh, they're competing. Some kind of, like, financial issues. They're stealing someone's... They're stealing. And they're coming out the victim. Like, they're stealing. Someone is stealing. It could be someone's words, someone's work. Someone is, like, switching it up. And they're... Oh, no. Someone is got to be very original and very authentic. It's like they're in denial that they've been... It's like because they're having financial issues, okay? So somebody is having financial issues and they're worried. I don't know if they're stealing your work or your ideas or what somebody else invented or what somebody else is doing. And they're twisting the narrative. Hang on. Sorry, that was a hang-up call. So, look. Somebody is twisting the story, twisting the truth. They're denying that they were stealing. They're like this could be someone's dream. Like, you know what I mean? And someone's being really arrogant. Like, oh, come on. Come on now. So somebody is sitting here saying that they're fighting over some kind of opportunity here, or somebody is competing with someone, but what they're doing is stealing somebody else's work or somebody else's originality. They lack originality, so they steal other people's ideas. Okay, and then they twist the narrative. Could even be a family member. Look, Like, someone is sitting over here with a very positive, authentic mindset. Someone is actually very positive and they're very truthful. They're very honest. They're telling the truth. They're authentic. They're original. And someone else is like, they're twisting the truth here. It could even be a family member who's twisting the truth here, like, I don't know. Someone's lying. But they're covering it up because they don't want to look foolish. Like, they're twisting the narrative. So someone is actually been stealing someone's dream. This is a dream thief. Maybe somebody is really original. Maybe somebody's really authentic. They're very positive. And it's like someone is twisting the truth, twisting the narrative on them. It's like, so are they saying, what are they saying here? It's like they're saying they steal this person's, they can't come up with anything original, so they gotta steal. Like, that's what it's saying. And it's changing a friendship, or it's changing something. Oh, geez. Karmic justice. Well, someone's being honest, someone's telling the truth, someone is, it's like there's a deception, there's the truth. It's that black and white. But someone is like covering up because they don't want to look foolish. Like they could be in need of money, or so they're stealing other people's resources, basically. Maybe through their work, through their ideas, pretending that like they invented it, or they did it, or they came up with the original idea, but it's not the truth. They've twisted the truth to suit their own needs, to suit their own benefits. You know? Someone's getting greedy here. If you can't give credit where credit's due, there's something wrong. And someone is like capitalizing basically on someone else's ideas or someone else's work and claiming it like, oh yeah, that was my idea, and it's not their idea. It was actually someone else's idea. Wait a sec. There is some kind of no, this is no. See, they're twisting the narrative. It's like they want to be correct. Hang on one sec. So what this is looking like is that someone is acting as if they called the shots. Like, they said, like, they did. They think that they called the shots, but they're lying. It's like, whoever this was is absolutely, they could be a genius, or they could be, you know, this is someone with a lot of intellect. This is someone, it's like, oh yeah, I told them about that, or claiming credit where it isn't due. It's like, yeah, because they don't want to look foolish. They don't want to look foolish. So they're claiming credit for somebody else's work, or they're claiming credit. They're like calling the shots here. They like to pretend that they call the shots. You know what I mean? They like to pretend they call the shots. But the shot caller is over here. This is someone who is very original and very authentic. And this one thinks that they're authentic, but they're not. They're not. It's like they don't want to look foolish, so they could be pretending that, yeah, I called the shots on that. I did this. I built that. I'm claiming I did that. I did that. I thought of that. It was my idea. I did this. It's because they don't want to look foolish. But this is someone genuine and authentic. This is an original. This is the originator. Yeah, no, I call the shots. It was my ideas, my pattern, or my choice. It's like I called the shots here. But they're lying. It's because they don't want to look stupid. I told you the Empress is original. They're the author here, or the King of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles, or we got an Empress here. These are their ideas. These are their wishes. These are their dreams. So if they, copycats. So if they have a nice home, say for example, they got a happy home. Say they got a nice vehicle. Say they're doing something in their life here, achieving something that makes them really happy. This one comes in and said, yeah, I told them that that's what they should do. I told them that's what they should get. But that was actually my idea. They're lying. It's these people's work. It's these people's work. So they want to act like the big shot. And they had tried to convince people that they called the shots. Like they're the boss or something like that. That they're the big shot over here, when they're copying and stealing the work of the original. Of the originator. Well, it's enough to end a friendship over it. It's enough to end a friendship over it. Yeah, they get caught stealing or lying, and then it's like, yeah, well, it was my choice. It was my choice. It was my idea. I thought of it first. But, no. It's easy to see who the original is. It's easy to see who the authentic ones are. Okay, so I don't know who they think that they're fooling. So they may have a lot of financial issues and stuff like that, but they're twisting the narrative. They don't want to look foolish. They don't want to look like they stole somebody's work. They don't want to look like they stole someone's ideas. So they could be like twisting the narrative. You know what I mean? And it's enough where they've ended a friendship over something. It's like, it's business. Maybe this is a business partner. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, well, I'm their business partner. I'm really their partner. No, you are not. They're going to get a rude awakening here. Like, they don't realize this, that by making this decision there's going to be consequences. Like, I don't know if someone's actually stealing your work. I don't know if it's almost like well, it's creating a tower with loved ones, and it could be a family situation. So someone's saying, yeah, well, it's stealing glory. Trying to look, stealing someone's, like, if you can't give recognition where recognition is due, it's almost like someone is like, so if they did really lousy at it, then do you blame the person who you stole the idea from? Like, seriously, that's almost what's going on here. Are they doing this to, like, get attention? Are they doing this to, like, make themselves look better than what they really are? That they would end a relationship, or that they would end a friendship, or that they would end a friendship over something so stupid? That's what I don't like about people who can't give credit where it's due. If somebody has an original, authentic idea, and then somebody else, whether it's a friend, a relative, it don't matter. If they can't give credit where it's due, the issue is with them. It's enough to end a close bond with somebody. It's enough that it could be backfiring. It's gonna, like, why are you doing this? Like, if your family member or your friend is doing this, like, okay, I got this in my house, or I remodeled my house, or I bought a new vehicle, or now you tell somebody else what you're doing, and then they turn around and steal that idea, and or what you're doing, and like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought of. No, this is my original. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's because somebody is struggling with their finances. It's because somebody is struggling with their finances. So they're stealing somebody who they used to be close to's ideas and writing them off that it was their ideas, their plans, but it's not the case. I told you it's because they're having financial problems. And they could be running from their financial problems. So if they're calling the shots and they're so original, why are they broke? It's like they're trying to run away from their financial issues. They're having financial problems. And I think that they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed that they're having a financial problem. Someone's acting all biggity over here. They're like, they're having financial issues, having financial problems, and they see that someone else is doing really well. And so they want to steal credit for their success. It's like, yeah, that was my idea. Yeah, no, I remember discussing that with them. I gave them those ideas. Well, no, this is the original. This is the originator. Ooh, be careful, guys, with your work, where your work's involved, and people trying to take credit for your success or take credit for your ideas. It's like they're trying to like imitate somebody. Actually, okay, this couple or this King of Pentacles or this Empress, well, they might have a newer vehicle, they're working hard here, maybe they got a nicer house, maybe they're doing something quality work here. It's work. This is things that they worked for. They did the work. And someone else is having financial problems and they want to call all the shots. Like, it was their idea. This is like, I don't know, they could be going broke or having very little money because of their selfish ways of stealing original ideas, original thoughts, and claiming them as their own. Wow. And they're sitting there judging these people. They are judging the people who have worked hard and who have established themselves somehow. Like, I don't care if it's just clothes or a vehicle or their home where they're living. So we got someone calling the shots, you know, they got no money here, but they're calling the shots. And they're saying that, oh no, you know, trying to take credit for somebody else's work. That's what they're doing. And they're sitting there twisting the narrative and they're going, they think they won. They didn't win. They only think that they're winning because these people, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. They are going to end up the winners. It's like, I think that they're acting all biggity here, trying to pretend that there's something that they're not. And it's like, yeah, these are all original ideas. No, they're not. They're stolen ideas. Suggestions. Thoughts. Like, I think someone communicated with this person and they've stolen all their ideas. And it's enough to end a beautiful relationship over. Whether it's a family relationship or a friendship. It's like, no. Why are you causing so much hurt? It's very childish. It's very childish. Very immature. Someone's very immature. How they're handling this situation. And they've got financial issues. They've got financial problems. So I think that they are trying to put on an act here. And I think these people know it. You know, you give, you receive. What's going on here? Even if that's credit. If you see someone that's doing really well, you know, give them credit for that. Why would someone want to steal, because they're having financial problems, steal somebody else's work or steal somebody else's ideas? It always comes back as a tower. They think they called all the shots. You know what I mean? They think they called all the shots. But what they don't know is that karma kicks in here. I don't understand it. Practice daily. Like, it's how you live your life. If you want to get to the top by stealing other people's work or other people's ideas, it's because you lack originality and authenticity. It's like these are the originators. These are the ones who originally thought of those ideas, spoke those ideas, to just have someone else claim credit for those ideas. It comes back. But they think they're in a position to call all the shots here. Take care.